everyone, this is the Paint Palette. Today I'm going to play two of the, whatever these are called, the Henry Stickmin games. Of course, this one is just what you have to get out of the way. All underwhelming options. Shovel! Which you threw up into the air for some reason. Gas me. Never dig straight down. That's the lesson you take from this, okay? I've got them all. Let's try explosives. Handle with care. No kidding. He handled it better than the stuff I work with. And it still blew up in his face. Try the laser. Ow. Open sesame. Wrecking ball. Yeah, you gotta go somewhere else. Fail. There's no construction scheduled for today. Just get out. And then there's this. Then he ties it to the inside. Which you would...
Eh? How did we lose one? I think we should throw it in the back. Just to be safe.
I have a feeling this
wonder
is
why there's a
impossible.
bank out here?
Well, the tying it to the inside.
I think it's supposed to be like more of a vault, you know? Oh, that makes sense.
It wouldn't be impossible, I guess. Oh, good lord. Well, there you go. Okay, let's do the next one. I'm gonna skip the intro because
you're free to go.
That's not funny anyway. Okay. This isn't a fun ending, but it is an ending, so it works. Really. The big question is, how does he afford a lawyer?
Witness, please continue your testimony.
Of course, they're referencing...
I was riding alongside my partner in the armored van, when suddenly she spotted a bag on the side of the road. We got out and eventually decided to throw the bag in with the others. We didn't know there was someone hiding in there. Objection! So, the defendant crawled into that bag in order to break into the bank. Is that correct? Is it not obvious? Is it really that obvious? I have proof that the defendant didn't hide himself in that bag. Well then, what are you waiting for? Present this evidence already.
Okay. Very simple. Disguising bag. The knot is tied on the outside of the bag.
Take that! Is that the bag the defendant hid in? Yes, but there's one thing that's been bothering me. If the defendant really was hiding in this bag, then... How did he tie the knot from the outside of the bag?
Very careful.
What? If he was inside the bag, it'd be impossible for him to tie that knot on the outside. But then, how did he do it? It's simple. He didn't. What are you saying? I'm saying my client wasn't hiding in that bag at all. He was stuffed in there. By this very witness!
That's conjecture.
As you can see by this doctor's analysis, the defendant had taken quite the beating. While he was in the bag, he was unconscious.
Ow.
This is absurd. The witness was attempting to dispose of the body. He left the defendant in the bag, knowing he'd drive by it on the way back to the bank.
Where do they
When the witness and his
get
partner
those
passed the
medical
bag, he
records?
convinced his partner to throw the bag in with the others.
But why would he do that?
Why, to dispose of the body, of course. There were
Oh,
millions
yes,
of bags of money in that
dispose
bank.
of
The
it
witness knew it would
in,
take a long time before the victim was found.
In the
But
vault.
unfortunately for the witness, his victim woke up and tried to escape from his tomb. He was arrested on the spot, and the witness thought everything was over. But it's come back to haunt him now. You guys can't be happening to me!
That's nuts.
Well, that certainly was an interesting trial. However, I am now ready to deliver my verdict. I find the defendant, Henry Stickmin,
Not guilty. It's still entertaining, even if it is quote-unquote lame ending. Lawyered up. At least they don't claim it. How do I get past that? Anyway. Alright. Go back to that.
Oh, you.
Lord. Okay, there we go. Alright. See what happens with this. How'd they even hold that? Bring it to him. Oh, yes, the opacitor. You'll walk through walls. But it'll be easier for you to pass through solid objects. Oh, no.
Huh? No.
You'd think something like that would come up in beta testing. You really would. Not even in beta testing. You'd think this would be one of the big, things that would be the first big thing you'd wonder about when creating this sort of machine. Crowbar. Ow.
Well,
That was unexpected. It barely even had time to react. Ow. Your prison is secret. If I were in that situation, I'd hope so, because my teeth aren't that great. Alright. Love that. Get ready. Why is no one trying to arrest him? He's unarmed. Yes. That was easier than it should have been. Ow. Now these people are idiots. The West Mesa Pretender. And he just steals a police car. They just leave the keys there? These are the worst cops ever. It's no wonder that, okay. Rocket launcher. How that goes. Alright, so it turned left and then it did this. How did it go back into his sail? His cell. It'd have to make a right turn to go into the cell. Yeah, way to aim indeed. That was something else. So we've got all these. Let's see what happens when you use this.
Ready? Fire!
What the hell?
Oh, man.
Ow! You just can't seem to get the hang of that thing, can you? No, apparently not. Then there's this. It seems like they changed the look of this one. Because I think it was originally some kind of can. It looks like he has... It's one way to show that he has some real high blood pressure. Yeah, these cops belong in the trash because they're that incompetent. That was originally a chicken wing, I think. Gosh. Yeah, heart attacks are no fun. Side effects include nausea, headaches, rapid heart rate, and possibilities of stroke and or heart attack. Well, that's good to know. If only you've known earlier. Alright, let's try the file. This is gonna be fun. Can't believe that was actually an option. Look before you leap. Sounds like a great Chinese proverb. Not sure if it actually came from China, but it's really good. Really good advice, rather. Alright, let's try the cell door. How's no one watching that? Crap. No! Ow. There's another guard coming. And my mouse couldn't care less. There we go.
Hey, he's escaping.
There you go.
Yo, check yourself.
That blew up in his face.
What the?
Yeah, I don't know what to say either. Chair. Well, let's see how this goes. Didn't expect to get that easy. All right. Oh. Ow.
You're back.
It takes many hours of jetpack training before you're able to operate one. Those things are practically as big as people anyway. Rope. The first lesson of rope burn is to use gloves. Wait, that worked? No, it didn't. Alright, parachute. There's no way that's high up enough to for a parachute to work. Ugh. I remember that looking different in the previous version. Nearby football United. Clearly a top of the tops. Oh yeah, there's that. Deal with those. Deal with that. Done all three of those. That's the end. That's that end. That, yeah, I think I got all of them. Darn. Okay then. That was underwhelmingly quick. Good lord. That was underwhelmingly quick. Alright, let's do the next one. Alright.
As the mayor, I hereby declare the Tunisian archaeological.
Alright, great. Start with the fun route. Busting in. I remember that I used to use an electric powered scooter to go to work. Ram. Oh my gosh. Clicked it at time. Modern art, yeah. I wouldn't.
We got a breach headed towards the medieval section.
Roger that. We're preparing to engage, over.
Honestly, Lance. Like it's actually light enough to be used. I would probably consider stealing stuff from the modern art section just because the aristocracy of today practically worship modern art. Or the garbage.
After that, they just up and
draw.
arrested him.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, that's when I decided I should probably get a different job. I figured night guarding is much less dangerous than driving a...
No, it's not.
Crap. Wait.
Crap. No, I didn't. I had the time to figure it out. Oh my gosh. Like I played that much. I'm a very slow and concentrated thinker.
No, Johnny! Officer down, repeat, officer down!
Oh no. There we go. That's good. Please
Sir, place your hands where I can see them. If you do not comply... Bribery is a federal offense, sir.
Oh yeah, you can only do that if you're if you're some kind of federal agent.
Sir, place your hands where I can see
Like
them.
a government officer. My gosh, what are in those bullets?
Sir, place your hands where I can see...
Alright, intruder on a scooter. Alright. That was great. Alright, let's go back to... Yeah. Let's try this. Ooh. Ooh, that would have hurt. You got one of the guards. Okay, yeah. This was unusually easy, actually. Okay. Let's see what happens if I do stealth throughout these. 2 points deducted. Sweet flip, bro. Anti-gravity cap. Didn't that look different in the previous iteration of the game? Always wanted to go to space. Yeah, I'd like to go to space too, but I'd also like to be able to breathe. The teleporter. Invisibility pill. This bozo can't interact with bosons. What happened? I lost track.
Falcon punch!
That was not going to work. Only one man is capable of that punch. Tranquilizer. Ow. Well, no, it didn't hit him. That sucks.
Hey, look, a penny.
What an idiot. Wormhole rifle. Okay. It's gonna suck. Nothing else, at least there is a maximum speed that you can accelerate to, knowing the atmosphere. That's gotta hurt. I couldn't totally rule it out. Alright, the wire. Alright. See what happens. Ooh. You get that? Why you no bleed? And of course it says the laser cauterized it. What is this? It's gotta hurt. You almost saved it. Almost. Kidding.
Nope.
Let's see what this does. I guess I got it confused with something else in a different Henry Stickmin game. Couldn't entirely pull it out.
And after that, they just up and arrested him.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Oh, great, so they're deaf and blind too. Diamond. That worked? Unseen burglar. I can't believe it. That worked. It's crazy how he's just how he compulsively wastes money. If I stole the Tunisian diamond in his shoes, and I pulled that off, I probably wouldn't be living like an internet influencer. Like if I got $40 million out of that, I'd be set. And I'd try not to blow it all before I turn 60. Let's not do that. No. There we go. Let's see the other outcome. Jump with the diamond. We got real far with that. Exactly. The game understands to some degree. Snap neck.
What?
You did that with the diamond. I told you, man. I told you about stairs. The rifle. Oh my gosh. Man, those first-person shooters make it look so easy. Yeah. And I don't know what to say. Those are extremely difficult to use.
I was just trying to have a conversation. I gotta warn someone.
That was not supposed to, that was unusually easy. Must be a light sleeper. Yeah, I'm a pretty light sleeper, so I understand. This is the video game section? Huh. Okay then. I still don't... I'm not sure what this is. That looked different in the original. They don't take kindly to orders. That's... It looks like something that would try to eat your brain and mind control you anyway. What on earth? I hate it when that happens. I don't even know what that's a reference to. Gotta dodge Nintendo's extremely petty, Ow. Yeah, Nintendo is extremely petty about their copyright. Alright, let's see what the mushroom does. It's a mega mushroom, so it makes it really, really big. How do I really know this code? Wow. Things have gone off the rail. The Center for Chaos Containment.
Sir? You might want to come look at this. I'm getting chaos readings at 10.6. It's coming from the museum. My god. It's over 9? Yeah.
1,000?
I'm leaving this decision up to you, Corporal. Just hit one of those buttons to deal with this pressing situation. Who's watching TV? Get back to work! Well, sorry, Chief. I'm going back to work yet, so.
I can't imagine there's much work to do. These guys essentially wait for something weird to happen. 1337. So that is... Oh no. What? Alright, I collected something. Imagine going to the bathroom and then you come back and all of reality has ended. That'd be so weird. I wonder what this does. Tactical nuke. I have a feeling tactically nuking somewhere in the United States would not go over well. He probably camped for the 25 kills he needed to get that nuke. What? That's crazy. Let's see what this does. Oh, of course, it's reference. Now there is no museum. Couldn't resist. Yeah, I bet you couldn't. What good is that even? Faraway exit. Sucks. It's definitely not a good ending. Of course, you still get the diamond! It sucks for everyone in that. Ranked, just plain F. Fourth brass and a foot. Okay then, let's see. I've got most of the good ones. So that's good. All right. I think that's it for now. I'm gonna play. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna play the other 3, maybe just the next 2, in the next video. So I'll see you guys later. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully, I upload things at least kind of on time. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.